Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, how do you handle frames in Selenium? Let me answer. In Selenium, we can handle the frames by switching to them. So in order to switch to the frames in Selenium, we have this command known as switch to dot frame command. So one way of switching to the frame is by using the ID of the frame, or we can use the name of the frame to the switch to the frame, or we can use a web element of the frame to switch to the frame, or we can use the index of the frame to switch to the frame. Let me practically demonstrate all these ways of switching to the frames for handling the frames in Selenium in this session. For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse ID, where we have some sample Selenium automation code for opening the Chrome browser. For maximizing the browser window, here we have to open the application URL. So for demonstrating how to switch to the frame using ID, I'll take this application URL. I'll paste it here. So I'll also open this in the browser meanwhile to show you. So here guys, on this application, there is a text box field here on this page. Your content goes here is there. I would like to clear this particular text and type my name Arun here. This is an activity I would like to do. Okay, I would like to clear the existing text. If I refresh here, it will go to the basic. So I have to clear this particular text, and in this place of your content goes here, I would like to type my name. So this is what I want to do, but this particular thing is part of a frame. Okay, I cannot directly do it. If you don't handle the frames, what will happen? I'm going to show you first. After that, I'll show you how to handle the frames. Okay, so fine. So after going to this application, I would like to right click inspect. Okay, so it's like this. That's it. There's some paragraph text is there here. Okay, so there's an ID also. Copy this ID, create an XPath expression to locate this particular area where I would like to, clear this particular text and type my name. Okay, this paragraph text I would like to clear and type my name into this in place of the paragraph text. /body @ID is equal to, I'll give the ID of that parent element. Under that paragraph text is there /plc. Now it's locating this area, right? Now copy this XPath expression and come back here and say driver dot find element by dot XPath. Give the XPath expression of that element and say dot clear. Similarly, say driver dot find element by dot XPath. Give the XPath expression of that particular thing and say dot say decrease, and I would like to give my name. But this is not going to happen. Okay, this code is going to give you some error. Okay, you will get no such element exception because this particular thing is part of a frame. Okay, that you don't know visually. But let's run this and see what's happening. After that, we'll investigate the problem. It will not clear the text. It will not enter my name into the this particular field. You see, rather it is like this. And if you go and see the output, you got this no such element exception. The reason behind this is that this element is not found. Why? Because this is not there on the main page. Rather, this is part of a frame. How can I show you that it's this particular element is part of a frame? Just right click here. And you see, you are getting some frame options. View frame, reload frame kind of options you are getting, or you can do one more thing. You can install one add-on which will tell you like whether this is part of a frame or not. That is Selectors Hub. Go to selectorshub.com, and on this application page, you'll find the Selectors Hub. Click on this install. Click on this Chrome because this is a Chrome browser. Now, on the Chrome Web Store, click on Add to Chrome. Click on Add Extension. In a while, this Selectors Hub will be added to your Chrome browser. Done. Click on Manage Extensions and click on Pin. That's it. Close. Close. Now, once restart the browser and copy this URL and paste it here. Now right click, inspect somewhere. Go to this and say Selectors Hub. You see, this element is inside a frame. It's saying that, okay, you can inspect like this also and see that whatever the element you are trying to modify, clear the text and add the text, right? that element is inside a frame. So if it is inside a frame, then you cannot, right? You cannot directly locate it. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to switch to the frame. From the page, we have to switch to the frame where this element is available and then perform the activities. For that to happen, I'll simply write down. So we have to first find out this particular thing is inside a frame, right? Just scroll up. You see there's a frame having an ID. You see with the help of, if this particular frame has an ID, we can directly switch to the frame with the help of this ID. Copy this ID and simply write down driver dot switch to dot frame of, directly provide double quotes, give the ID. That's it. You don't have to do much. Once you switch to the frame where this particular element is available, with the help of this ID, you just provided the ID attribute value of the frame. So with the help of the ID attribute value of the frame, you will be switching to the frame. Then you will be able to perform the operations on the frame. Run this time. It will clear the text and it will type my name into the that field. Okay. You can see that happening after switching to the frame with the help of ID of the frame. You see, it has cleared the text and it has typed my name. That means it's working now. So this is how we can handle the frames with the help of ID of the frame. We can switch to the frame and handle the frames. Now let's try to handle the frames by switching to the frame with the help of the name locator of the frame. How to make this happen? So I'll take another application URL, copy this URL, paste it here, and I'll parallelly open this URL in the browser to show you. What I want to do here is, I would like to click on this link. I would like to click on the description link. When I click on the description link, it should take you to the bottom of the page. Okay, it should take you to the bottom of the page, but that's not going to happen because this particular description is part of the frame. Right click inspect. With the help of selector sub, we can find. Right click inspect and just open the selector sub here. And you see, it's saying that this particular link is inside a frame. So let's find it out. On the top of the anchor tag, just scroll up and see there's a frame here. And this frame doesn't have any ID, right? It doesn't have any ID locator, but it has a name locator. So I can switch to the frame with the help of this name locator of the frame. Copy this name attribute value, and here simply write down driver.switch to frame. Instead of ID, you just paste the name locator. Okay. After switching to that frame with the help of name locator, now try to click on this link. So it's a link text. Copy this and write down driver dot find element by dot link text. Provide the link text and say dot click. Now run this code. Right click, run as Java application. Click on the description link. Just observe that it will click on the description link and the page will scroll. You see the page has been scrolled and description link has been clicked, right? So this is how we can handle the frames and by switching to the frames with the help of name locator. And now we can also switch to the frames with the help of web element of the frame. Some places where you cannot have the ID locator of the frame or name locator of the frame, you can create a web element of that particular frame and switch to the frame with the help of web element. Copy this link, open this in the browser. Okay, and also give that link here in the get command. Once you go here, I would like to click inside this home, but this one is inside a frame. This box is a frame actually. Okay, how can I know that this particular home is inside a frame? Right click inspect, go to selector sub and see that, you see it's inside a frame. This particular home link is inside a frame. Let's find it out where exactly it is. This anchor tag, home anchor tag is inside a frame. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Somewhere you will find a frame. You see iframe is there, but this iframe doesn't have an ID or name. You see it doesn't have an ID or name. I'll do one thing. I'll create a web element for this frame. Okay, how to create a web element for this frame? So I'll just copy this title and Control F / iframe at the title is equal to give that title in the tags. Okay. You see the title got located. Copy this. Come back here. Now write down. Remove here. Write down driver dot find element by dot xpath. Give the xpath expression of that frame. The semicolon. and here say frame element is equal to over the mouse, create local variable frame element, and here I'll write down frame element. So with the help of web element of the frame, we are switching to the frame. Okay, with the help of web element, we created web element of the frame and we are switching to the frame with the help of the web element. Now I would like to click on this home link. How to click on the home link? Inside this home, there is this HTML code of the anchor tag. So here we can go with the link text, copy this and say driver dot find element by dot link text, use the link text dot click. Now run this, it should click on the home link. Should click on the home link. You see, it has clicked on the home link, right? It has clicked on the home link. So this is how we can switch to the frame with the help of web element of the frame. Okay, there is another way of switching to the frame with the help of the index. Okay, so I'll take this as an example. Copy this, paste it here. Open the application URL in the browser. So in this, I would like to clear this particular text and type my name in place of this. And in this page, only one frame is there. Obviously, the index of that particular single frame will be 0. Okay, if there are multiple frames, one of the frame will have 0 index and another frame will have 1 index. But in this case, there's only one frame on this page that is definitely or obviously going to have the index as 0. So what I will simply do is just to save time and instead of finding the ID locator, name locator of the frame or web element of the frame, since I know that there's only one frame here, I can switch to this frame with the help of the index because it's very simple that index will be 0 when there is only one frame on the page. So now I'll simply go here and say driver dot switch to dot frame of 0 index. Okay, only one frame is there. We'll switch to that frame having the index 0. And here I'll inspect this and then I'll create an XPath expression for this. Control F / body at the rate ID is equal to give the ID of the parent tag, and after the /p, it will locate this thing that I want to clear and update. Copy this and simply say that driver dot find element by dot XPath, give the XPath expression and say dot clear. And similarly say driver dot find element by dot XPath, give the XPath expression of that element and say dot send keys. And give mine, I'll give my name. Okay, put a semicolon here and run this code and see that it is going to work. We are switching to the frame with the help of the index of the frame. Right click, run as Java application. You see, it got cleared the text and it has typed my name into the text field. So hope guys you understood how to switch to the frames, okay? How to switch to the frames for handling the frames in Selenium in different ways. That is with the help of ID of the frame, how to switch, with the help of name of the frame, with the help of web element of the frame, with the help of index of the frame, we can switch. These are the different ways of switching to the frames in Selenium for handling the frames. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye-bye.